Hi guys, James here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone's having a great day. So in today's video, it is Pride Month. So I wanted to sit down and I wanted to play with colour. So I have my Blend Bunny palette here, which is becoming one of my favourite palettes. I did do a look which will be on my Instagram in a couple of days. I'm not posting it yet because I'm doing a collaboration with a drop brush challenge. So we'll post a photo and a reel of that look in the next couple of days. So I'm going to use this palette and I'm really excited because I have an idea in my mind and hopefully it will pay off. I'm going to try and use all the colours of the rainbow because it is Pride Month. So yeah, I'm really excited. I've got this palette here. I've also got this ColourPop or Honey palette here because I do want yellows, and this palette doesn't really have too many yellows. I think it's got one yellow shade, which is this one here, but it's not yellow enough for me. It's more of a mustard yellow. So I'm going to go in with this Honey palette from ColourPop, and this palette is new to me, but it is a replacement of an older palette. So I'm going to probably just play with this shade here, which is Sweet Spot, this beautiful yellow matte. So yeah, I'm going to play with that palette. I have a whole lot of products in front of me. I've got all my brushes in front of me and I'm really excited to play with this palette. So guys, I've already primed my eyes and I'm excited to get into this makeup tutorial. So guys, to save some time, I'm going to focus on the makeup and then I'll do a voiceover while I do this makeup later on in the editing process with some music in the background because, you know, therapeutic. Alright guys, so let's get straight into it. Alright guys, we are going to be playing with the Blend Bunny Cosmetic palette. Beautiful, beautiful palette. And I'm going to be starting with the shade Bubble Bath, which is a beautiful, beautiful blue shade. I have used this shade before, so I know that it works really nicely, blends out seamlessly. I am going to be starting in the inner corner of the eye, and I'm just going to pack it on, and I'm going to blend towards the eyebrow and about halfway across the eyelid itself. Now I am using a Morphe brush, but this brush doesn't actually have a code. It is very similar to the Morphe M506. The only difference is the M506 is the natural hair brush, while the brush I'm using in this video is a synthetic brush. Now guys, I'm just going very slowly with this process because I just want to make sure that the shades are blended out really nicely. And guys, if you do see me look off camera and smile, it's because I'm watching YouTube and I'm just watching some of my favorite creators which make me laugh throughout this video. Alright, so now I'm just blending towards the middle of the eyelid itself and up to the eyebrow, going ever so carefully and blending out the edges as I go. Now guys, this process does take me a little while, just because I want to make sure I'm getting it right, just because I really like to focus on my blends. So I'm going to fast forward through a lot of this blending. So blendy, 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 blendy. And now I'm just doing the same process on the other eye. Now guys, if you're wondering about this palette, it does retail for $45 US, but you can use code Ali, which is Ali Dawson's code, and that does save you 10% off the palette. She doesn't make any commission out of that, it's just to save you some money. So if you do want to get this palette, use that code to save you 10% off. Alright, so I've done both eyes and I'm really happy with myself. Now I'm going to go in with the shade 32, which is between a blue and a green. It's a beautiful shade. Now this shade does take a little bit more work. So the process I'm using is I'm packing it on and then I'm blending out as I go. But this shade does take a little bit to blend, so I'm just going to fast forward through a lot of this. Alright, so now we're going into the shade Remedy, which is quite a bright green shade. And I'm just going to do a slight wing with this shade. And I'm going to blend those two shades together, 32 and Remedy. And guys, I'm just packing it on and blending as I go. And I'm using the same brush that I've used for the other two shades. Now we are doing the other eye. Same process, packing it on and then blending out as I go. Alright, so I'm finished with the eyes for now. Now I'm going in with my Juno & Co. Miracle Moonshine Primer. Now guys, I'm applying my foundation, which is the Nars foundation in the shade Sand Fray. It's not a colour match, I know that, but I'm just using what I like. And now I'm going to go in with the Nars Concealer, and that's in the shade Light. Alright, so the base foundation is done. I did set my face with the Urban Decay waterproof setting powder, and now I'm just going to go in with the shade Wildflower from the Blend Bunny Cosmetic palette. Now I'm going in with the Strawberry Dream palette in the shade Blue Diamond. I'm going to wet my brush here with a setting spray from Morphe, and I'm just applying that in the inner corner of the eye because I just really like this shimmer shade. It has a blue reflect in it, and I think it's just a stunning shade. I wish Manny brought this out as a highlighter because I think it would be a stunning highlighter. So I'm just packing it on in the inner corner of the eye because I really want it to pop. There it is, done. Now I'm using a fluffy face brush from Flower Beauty, and I'm going in with the shade Giggle and Promise, and I'm mixing those two shades together. And I'm actually going to use those shades as contours and bronzers on my forehead and around my face and on my cheeks as well. Now I do have to dip my brush in quite a few times in this palette. I don't know why I'm looking orange. The camera, the lights are changing, but I look really, really orange. Alright, so I'm really focusing on the forehead here. My hair, I need to get my hair cut. I don't know why my lights keep changing. I haven't touched my lights. The camera's just playing up for some reason. Alright. So now I'm just applying those shades on my cheeks as a bronzer. Now I'm going in with the shade Chase, which is a hot pink shade. I'm using another Flower Beauty brush. This is a smaller brush, and I'm just really packing it onto my cheeks, almost chiseling out my cheeks with that shade. Wow, that's really bright. I didn't think it was that bright on camera, but now that I'm watching the video back, wow, that's a lot brighter than what I thought. Alright, so now I'm going in with the shade Barley. I'm just applying that as a contour on my nose. So just blending it out like I would normally do with a normal contour. Alright guys, so now I'm going to be using the shade Sweet Spot from the ColourPop Honey palette. And I'm just applying that above my brows. On my forehead, I don't know why I'm actually applying it there, but I'm just trying to mix those two shades together, the purple, pink and the yellow, because I want to use all the colors of the rainbow for this Pride look. And now I'm going in with this Kaleidos Moon Cruiser highlighter, and that shade is Space Age, one of my favorite highlighters ever. This does have a pink reflect in it, that's why I chose it, just because I do have a lot of pink and purple on my cheeks. Wow, that highlighter is bright. Thank you to my sister for buying these for me for my birthday. She also bought me about 5 other highlighters and the highlighter case as well. So I really appreciate that because I love the formula of these highlighters. Wow, that's bright. And now guys, I'm going off camera and I'm going to apply my lipstick, which is from Lunar Beauty, and that's in the shade Aphrodite, which is a beautiful red liquid lipstick. And guys, the eyelashes will be from Ingot Cosmetics as well. Alright guys, I'll be right back. And guys, I'm back and this is the finished look. Wow guys, I'm surprised at how it turned out. I didn't think it would turn out like this. I didn't have much orange, so I couldn't really add orange to the look, but I did try and add every other colour in the rainbow. I've got some purples around the face, I've got some yellows on the forehead, I've got red lipstick, blue and green eyes, then we've got all the little colourful gems around my face, and these lashes. Can we just talk about these lashes? They are stunning. These are from Ingot, and I bought these about a year ago because I saw them and I'm like, I need to save these for Pride Month. And today is the day I'm wearing them. I love them. They are so dramatic. I'm so happy I picked these up a year ago. They were half price and I was like, wow, I need to get these, and they just complete the look. I'm so happy with this look. It took me a while to put all of these little gems on my face. They are very fiddly. Just gluing them on took a while, but I'm really happy with the finished look. So guys, let me know what you think of this look down below, and if you want to know anything that I've used on my face, I will list all the items I've used down below. And guys, I really hope you've enjoyed this makeup tutorial. I really enjoyed doing it, and I am planning on doing some more for Pride Month. But yeah, I'm really happy with the finished look, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and also hit the notification bell so you know when I upload a brand new video. And also check out my Instagram and my TikTok. I will link that down below because I do post a lot of things on there that I don't film. Alright guys, till next time, all my love, bye!